Hey Scorpio, it's your girl, the Unorthodox Counselor. Thank you for checking into the channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and get in a read for you guys regarding your higher self and ancestral messages. And take only the messages that resonate. And I hope you guys are doing well today, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just tap right on in and get going, okay? Scorpio, you're fearful of something. There's something that you're afraid of. What are you afraid of, Scorpio? There's nothing to be afraid of. Fear is an illusion. Everything is going to be fine. What are you afraid of? Let's see what your higher self is talking about, got going on. You're fearful and you're worried about something, Scorpio. What are you afraid of? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? God is saying to go within. You have the answers. You know what it is. There's nothing to worry about. You have the answers. You are not a failure. You need to let that go. You are not a failure and you are not going to fail. Okay? Because God said you're going to have happiness. This is why you have to go within and have patience. Are you worried, Pisces? I'm sorry, I said Pisces, and this is Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Are you worried that you're not ever going to be happy? Do you feel like you always fail at relationships? Or you're going to be happy and you're going to look back and see that you were never a failure. How important it was that you had to start going within to learn about yourself. And that all that worrying that you're doing is almost sent you crazy for no reason. You're very smart. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. You're handsome. You got a lot of divine light and wisdom within you. You need to know that. You're very smart and you know exactly what it is. You could be pregnant, or you could be wanting to have a child. You probably struggle with being pregnant and having a child. This is why you may feel like a failure. Or you worried. You could be currently pregnant and worried if you're going to have a good pregnancy or delivery, because you may have had some miscarriages in the past. This child you feel like will bring you all the happiness and joy. Or you could be pregnant and don't even want the child and don't know what to do. And this is why God is saying to go within, because if you feel like if you go ahead and get an abortion, you might feel like a failure. Let's see. Let's see what spirit. Let's see what gifts you have inherited from your family, your ancestral lineage. Radical truth. You might be a person that speaks the truth. You could have a lot of sacred knowledge, a lot of wisdom and knowledge. You could be 43 years old. You could be born on the 1st of the month, have a 1-year-old. You could have a grandfather or a great uncle or a wise elder that you are very close to, who speaks nothing but the truth. But this blessing that you have inherited, okay, from your family line is this knowledge, this sacred knowledge and wisdom that's deep within you that you know. This is why it's that radical truth. But you worry about this radical truth. To have radical truth is a blessing, so there's no need to worry, God said. One of the blocks you have inherited from your family is not tapping into your creative expression. You could be 29 years old, be born on the 29th of the month, be born on the 7th of a month, be a life path number 7, have a 7-year-old. Your generations back, your family history probably didn't tap into their creative expression. They didn't tap into their true emotions. They probably just got the job done, but didn't apply the emotional part of it, and being creatively expressive. So this is what you need to change. You need to be able to adapt and fly with this radical truth. This radical truth is going to bring you this creative expression so that you can fly free and be free. So with this radical truth is going to release this worry. That radical truth is going to help you with your creative expression. This is why you have to go within. You've probably been in a lot of isolation, doing a lot of introspection and self-reflection. You probably like birds. You're probably a bird watcher. You probably like to feed the birds. Let's see what the path to healing is for you, Scorpio. You need to trust the path. You're so... Okay. In order... You could actually be a shaman, okay, Scorpio? This is why you have this radical truth of this sacred knowledge I said earlier, and you're worried. So this, I'm starting to get that this is almost like an internal kind of spiritual warfare that you got going on, Scorpio. Because there's a lot of hidden sacred knowledge that you got, but you worry. But you got this radical truth. You have to get creative and express. This is why you got to go within. I believe that you may know that you have some type of healing ability that nobody really knows about. You could be a shaman, and this is why the radical truth is coming out, because you have inherited some type of shamanic abilities some type of healing abilities within your ancestral lineage, I'm sorry. And that was one of the major blessings that you have inherited. But even with your family at their time, they didn't apply that creative expression. And this is why you're going to now change the course moving forward. You're going to be creative and creatively express. You probably worry that you're going to fail at this, but you're not. This is why God is saying trust the path. Let's see what you need to give up. I don't even want to take those like that. Let's see what you need to give up, Scorpio. You're unbalanced right now. You need to get back balanced. You need to get your emotions in order. Your emotions is all over the place, Scorpio, so you need to get balanced with that. And because your emotions is all over the place, you can't really be happy. But once you get this balance and harmony, you're gonna have this happiness. Let's see what you need to receive in order to make this happen. Love overflowing. You could be 27 years old, be born on the 27th of the month. Wow. Okay. Okay. Your emotions is not in order. They're unbalanced and they need to get balanced. Once your emotions get balanced, this overflowing of love and emotions for this radical truth with this creative expression is going to bring about this happiness that you only fantasized about, but God is going to really show you what true happiness is, Scorpio. You could be a life path number 5, be born on the 5th of the month, have a 5-year-old, have a 2-year-old, life path number 2, be born on the 2nd of the month, 5th of the month, 5-year-old, 29th of the month. Wow. You could be very emotional also at this time. You could be, doing a lot of crying, a lot of purging, because you're just trying to figure things out. But you know that you have a different type of calling, Scorpio, that a lot of people are not fond of. And you're worried about if you're going to fail in this journey, but you're not going to fail. You're not going to fail at all. You're going to be very successful. Your family lineage is banking on you. Your angels and ancestors is banking on you for you to tap into this radical truth with this creative expression. Because this is going to change everything for you and your family to come moving forward. And whatever it is that you might be struggling with, even for yourself within your health, you can actually heal yourself, God just said. You can heal yourself, but you got to go within. This is why I'm getting heavy on some type of shamanic healing. Like there's some type of healing that you can do, that you was given, that was passed down to you from your ancestors. they're asking you to go within. Because whatever you're struggling with, you're going to be able to change this. And especially if it is regarding having children, there's something very miraculous that's about to happen. Something I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I can't. It's like if you go ahead and tap into this radical truth and go deep within and talk to God, your angels, and your ancestors of your highest good, God gonna show you those additional spiritual gifts that you got to tap into the shamanic path and the shamanic healing that you could do. This is going to help you be able to work on yourself and actually heal yourself. So if you've been struggling with having a child, once God show you this, you will be able to have children. You'll be able to have children. If you was having miscarriages, all that's going to stop. I can't explain. Listen, all I can do is tell you how God talked to me. That's all I can tell you. I just know that you are the one that hold this power of this radical truth with this creative expression and this shamanic energy. Because the angels and the ancestors are with you. They're flying with you. They guiding you. They flying over this shamanic path. That's why they tell you to trust this path. You know a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge. There's whether it's how they say it, apothecary, if I'm saying it right, you know, astrology, astronomy, you know, plants, birds, whatever. There's something that you know how to do that comes from your family lineage of ancient healing. That's all I could tell you. That's all I could tell you. But you're going to have the answer once you go within. All right, let's see. God is saying it's time to speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. Speak this radical truth. That's falling over the worry and the radical truth. So there's a truth that you know, Scorpio, that has to be spoken. You need to connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get a new perspective and simply to be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. There's a lot of abundance waiting for you, Scorpio. You're being asked to be open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Yeah, so this is definitely falling along that. Yeah, this is some shamanic healing that you're about to tap into. You're about to be doing some type of ancient. You're about to be able to tap into something extraordinary, Scorpio. You just need to believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that lived inside your heart to be brought to the world so that others can believe it. Believe that you can bring it to life. And you will do exactly that. This is amazing, Scorpio. You got some type of healing ability. And it is the honest to God truth. You're gonna... Your healing could be with you speaking. And speaking the whole truth and nothing but the truth. This is why God is saying to speak up. That might be, you might just be a person that heals through speaking. God, you probably been in hermit mode. God's saying it's time to come out and connect with people. There's going to bring you a lot of abundance. This shamanic path that you on will trust the process with speaking up. Whatever this healing energy is that you have that you need to be utilizing is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And balance and harmony is going to help you be happy and have happiness. You need to believe this because your love is going to be overflowing, Scorpio. This was a great read for you. I hope this message finds you well. Hold on, I just got something. Everything is connected. We're connected to everything, Scorpio. So if you feel like there's a disconnect somewhere, it's really still connected. Keep that in mind. Nothing is ever disconnected. So with that being said, I hope this message finds you well. Peace and many blessings.